Haven't you heard about the heated celebrity clash where Oprah and Katt Williams clash? Can Oprah silence the comedian's bold claims? Get ready for dramatic accusations and threatening conversations between them. So, what's the deal? Well, Katt Williams has been making waves by claiming that Oprah isn't the shining star she appears to be. He's accusing her of being a puppet for the higher-ups in Hollywood, keeping black artists in check and playing favorites when it suits her. Katt's got receipts too. He's pointing to times when Oprah dissed fellow black artists like Ludacris on her show, making them look bad for no good reason. But it doesn't stop there. Katt's also bringing up Oprah's flip-flop on Michael Jackson. Back in the day, she scored a major interview with MJ himself, boosting her own fame in the process. But when MJ faced controversy later on, Oprah didn't exactly stick by him. Instead, she gave airtime to his accusers, stirring up more drama around his legacy. Now, Oprah's not taking these accusations lying down. She's firing back, saying she's had enough of people trying to tear her down, and she's pointing fingers right back at Katt Williams, threatening to ruin his life in return. It's a classic case of he said, she said, and things are getting messy real fast. But what's really at stake here? It's not just about two celebrities duking it out. It's about power, influence, and the murky world of Hollywood politics. Katt Williams is calling out what he sees as hypocrisy and manipulation, while Oprah is fighting to protect her reputation and clout. It's important to note that Oprah has been a prominent advocate for raising awareness about various social issues, but her associations with individuals accused of sexual misconduct have raised eyebrows. For example, there are rumors suggesting she may have been aware of their questionable behavior before it became public knowledge. One incident involved British actress Kaden Noble, who spilled some serious tea about Oprah and Naomi Campbell. She accused them of helping Harvey Weinstein deceive her. She thought she was meeting with people who were an inspiration to her, but suddenly, Weinstein was there with Oprah and Naomi, swinging off his arm like they were all besties. Noble didn't seem to mind so much when it was her friends doing the swinging, but she pointed out how Oprah has been linked to other men accused of inappropriate behavior. Remember that time Oprah was all about this Brazilian guy calling himself John of God, claiming to be a spiritual leader? Oprah was so into it that she flew all the way to Brazil to meet him and even brought him onto her show. But then, surprise surprise, the guy gets exposed for some seriously messed up stuff like child and human trafficking. Oprah stayed connected to him for years, but when he got exposed she just hit the delete button on those videos and pretended like it never happened. Katt highlighted Oprah's connections to men accused of inappropriate behavior, which led to her being implicated in scandals. When confronted with these allegations, Oprah appeared to distance herself from the controversy by deleting related content from her social media platforms. This raised questions about her handling of the situation and whether she was genuinely unaware of the misconduct surrounding those she associated with. And what about that school Oprah opened for girls in South Africa? Well, it didn't take long for it to get dragged into controversy when one of the school matrons was arrested on charges related to inappropriate behavior with the female students. Singer Seal also hinted that Oprah might have known about Harvey Weinstein's crimes all along. He made a post on Instagram calling her out for hearing rumors but doing nothing about it. You were aware of the rumors, but you were unaware that Harvey was really abducting young, attractive actresses on a regular basis, and they had no idea what they were getting into. My fault, he said in a since-deleted post. When you've been contributing to the issues for decades and all of a sudden, everyone believes you are the answer. Interestingly, he faced charges only days after calling out Oprah. Coincidence? Some say no, claiming that Oprah tried to take him down to get back at him for speaking out against her. There is no shortage of information about Winfrey's charitable endeavors and her overall giving nature. However, even that came up short in September of last year when she and The Rock, whose combined net worth is well over $3 billion, asked the working class to help fight the Maui wildfires with just $10 million of their own money. Unlike many of her 1980s and 1990s talk show contemporaries, many of whom we no longer discuss, Winfrey has only grown in influence and wealth throughout the years. Her billionaire with a B status puts her in a rarefied air, one that might allow her to deviously pull some behind-the-scenes strings that the public will never know about. There's a reason that a search for Oprah Winfrey Illuminati produces a healthy number of results. Secret societies aside, Katt Williams said it best in his explosive Club Shay Shay interview that, when you're a billionaire, you can do what you want. Winfrey might just be a billionaire before she's a black woman. So, what's the deal with Oprah? Some say she's a hypocrite, preaching about awareness and justice but turning a blind eye when it's convenient. Others claim she's involved in some shady business, pulling strings behind the scenes to protect her image at any cost. Whatever the truth may be, one thing's for sure: Oprah's reputation isn't as squeaky clean as she'd like us to believe. But the drama doesn't stop there. Recently, actress Taraji P. Henson dropped a bombshell about almost walking away from an Oprah movie because the offer was insulting. She spoke out about being tired of being shortchanged and not getting what she deserves. She was very frustrated, and honestly, who can blame her? She's been working so hard, but the pay she gets doesn't match her efforts. It's like doing a lot but not seeing the numbers add up. Imagine being at the top of your game but still feeling undervalued and underpaid. That's a reality for Taraji and many other black actresses in the industry. During the interview, Taraji got emotional, and rightfully so. She's tired of putting on a brave face and pretending everything's okay when it's not. She mentioned her fellow actresses like Fantasia, Danielle, Halle and Felicia, and how she wants to stand up for them too. It's not just about herself, it's about fairness for everyone. But here's the twist. When Taraji spoke out, some people weren't happy with how the interview went down. They thought the interviewer, Gayle King, didn't ask the tough questions. Some even speculated that Gayle held back because she's good friends with Oprah Winfrey, who's like family to her. But guess what? Turns out that protection wasn't necessary because the internet went wild, calling out Oprah for not treating black women right in the industry. Then, Katt Williams, the comedian, jumped into the mix and threw some major shade at Oprah. He accused her of trying to keep Taraji and others down, of not paying them what they deserve. He even hinted that he had some inside information that could bring Oprah down. But let's be real, Oprah isn't someone to mess with. She's allegedly been making threats to shut Katt down before he spills any more tea on her. Now, the fans have spoken and they're not holding back. They're calling Oprah out, saying she's associated with some shady characters and accusing her of being involved in some dark stuff. They're not mincing their words, calling her evil and questioning how she's gotten away with it for so long. But here's the thing, Katt seems to have the people on his side. Despite Oprah's alleged threats, he's standing firm. He's got the backing of the streets, and that's not something to take lightly. It's like a showdown between two heavyweights, and the fans are watching closely. Critics argue that Oprah's actions demonstrate a disregard for accountability and a willingness to protect her reputation at the expense of others. Some have accused her of attempting to manipulate public perception to maintain her status in the industry. Despite the controversy, Oprah's supporters remain divided, with some defending her philanthropic work while others question her motives and associations. But amid all this drama, let's not forget the real issue here. It's about fairness and equality in the entertainment industry. It's about making sure everyone gets paid what they deserve, regardless of their race or gender. And if Taraji's interview has sparked that conversation, then maybe, just maybe, some good can come out of all this drama. It's not just about who's right or wrong. It's about shining a light on the darker side of fame and fortune, where alliances shift and truths are twisted. So, what's next? Well, it looks like this drama isn't going away anytime soon. Oprah might be powerful, but when the people speak up, even she has to listen. And as for Katt, well, he's not backing down. Who will come out on top? Only time will tell. If you liked it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Do comment your thoughts on this. Stay tuned for more updates, and until next time.